Hi, everyone. Thank you. That's what I feel. I hope you guys are, learning. The essence of sharing is for you to learn. Too much of friends, things like that. You need to, pick something to use. Because this story, you need it. You need to learn. I'm sharing because I want you to learn. We can afford to keep it up, but there is no need. So everybody is watching, and I pray to God that you listen. All right, Auntie Princess.
Yeah, you were at the point where you were saying they were accusing you that probably you were not sick, that some days you look
How
fine.
can I
That was
be
where you
lying
were.
about sickness? What kind of sickness is that? For 5 years, you didn't even turn the camera as a so-called friend or even an enemy self. When no even send somebody to turn, it's just a WhatsApp. You just turn it and you see the person, or you send somebody if you so care. If you need the address, we can give it to you. Why saying somebody will come and dress? So am I dressed? Do I have? If I want to hide, you see they've taken the lights now. Please let them put on the generator so that we can proceed.
Okay, no worries. We can hear you. But okay, while they are putting it on, you continue from where you stopped. But I don't. I'm just saying this from a place of this is just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to people like acting as if they know somebody's pain more than that person. So
yeah, she kept belittling what I feel.
Yeah, so when it comes to you being sick or not, I don't, because when you remove the scarf, I was a bit, taken aback. I just want to say, I don't know for other people or something. You are saying your mind, you are saying your piece, your experience. If it's not okay for anybody, problem is on here. You don't need to. I don't want you to remove the scarf again. Do you understand? They don't need. You are the owner of your body. And you know what I like that you said yesterday. You said you have been bleeding for long, but at least you are happy now that it has reduced.
Yes.
It has stopped. Now you know what's in your eye don't see, so they don't have the right. Nobody has the right.
They want to tell me what I've gone through. I know if you talk my story.
So don't let down one. The reason I kept quiet is because obviously when I asked you yesterday we're random, but when I've asked you the 3 questions, I needed you to pour out your mind. You understand? So pour out your mind. But I'm telling you one-on-one now, you don't need to prove anything to them when it comes to your sickness. Okay, it's your body.
This is somebody.
You went through the pain. So the thing you said is what we should, when it comes to your health, thank God that yes, you are where you are now. And I also like the fact that you are alive to say it. A lot of people are gone. They can't come and defend themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you are alive to say your truth is okay. Okay, the light is back. The light is back. So, we know, I'm not blind. I can see that you have not been feeling well. You have said it. You have explained a couple of things. So go ahead. Don't let whatever they said concerning the ailment itself. I mean, that's obvious. It's obvious for the eyes to see. So continue, please.
So, so after doing that, she now came in between me now saying, why did I send this letter, this message to him? He sent this message that I shouldn't quote her, that there is a blogger called Cutty Juice. Meanwhile, this blogger, I do not know her. You understand? The blogger is always against me, so I know people who are against me. If you are pretending to support me suddenly, it's only because you think, suddenly you are on the right side. She told me that this lady told her that I'm the one giving her Johnson's story. I'm like, how am I doing all this? Always trying to put me in some trouble. There's no need for you to be putting me in people's harm. I mean, in people's way. It can be harmful to me. You are exposing me to more danger the more you talk about me. It's an industry where dog eats dog society. They are not going to defend me. I'm not giving them money. I am not, sleeping with them. I'm not licking their breasts. I'm not giving them head. So I don't expect them to come and stand and talk about me and defend me. I can only defend myself. I cannot argue with you with your story. When
Exactly.
the issue of your children came up, I wasn't following you, but we are all posting now. We are all shouting. I don't need to be your friend to do that. We are talking about a child. I'm somebody's child. I'm a child. You understand? So you trying to defend, trying to tell people how I am acting.
Is the noise coming from you?
Acting doesn't make sense.
Is the noise coming from you?
No.
Okay, continue.
Yes.
It has stopped.
Okay. So then I left them, and she now said, "Oh, why am I angry?" I said, "Oh, because my dad had stroke, and I sent him a message that I need some money. If I need money, he's the person. I don't understand the beggy you're talking about. Stella, have I begged you for money? I want you to say it if I've begged you for money before. Since you call me beg, so that I will know who and who I have begged. And let me tell them that I am sorry that I didn't know that they don't beg in their village. I'm not a Dangote family, so obviously, no matter how I have, I need to ask."
So when you asked him for this money, you asked him directly or through Stella?
No, she told me that you know what, just to make peace, because he told her that I'm going to be angry right now, and probably I'm destroying some things right now. That's how I am. I like to destroy things that maybe now I'm angry. How would you assume I'm angry after this many years? You don't even know how I am right now. You are on WhatsApp with me and you can't turn your phone. Who are you feeling for? Maybe you Johnson again. Come out.
So now, if I understand what you're saying,
so
after the issue of the money,
and now left both of them. They now became best friends again.
Wow.
And
Okay.
removed me out of it.
What about the money?
What is going on? She said he's going to send you 5 million.
Okay.
And I said, okay, because I don't have anything to tell her, but okay. Since I already knew what she did, I sent her the message that it seemed like you played me and I fell into it. But I'm just happy that I brought them back together. Whether it's a lie or it's the truth, I brought them back together, which is just in this 2019? 2020. 2020, during lockdown. She used me to collect money for palliative, which they call her.
So he gave her 5 million. Is that what you're saying?
Not me. Johnson told her, since he's ashamed now, you understand? He's ashamed that I heard what he said. What he said is in my story. You can watch it. What he said is in my story. It's an audio note. He was insulting my mother because I asked for, he was insulting my father and my mother. I'm like, why would a pastor be insulting people? You are showing people that you give people money. Though most of them die, I won't lie. All the people when you don't give money, where then they now? So even me asking for money, self, me to get as a bit. But then I didn't have anybody. Now he tell me no matter what, and I said it. Now instead I changed the thing. Then she now said he said he's going to send this 5 million, blah blah blah. I said thank you. I left. I deleted his number from my phone. That one was right. I deleted it. So that I don't have to tell him what he said again. I don't want. So you understand, because this is about me. They are obviously trying to see where they will put me. You can hear them mentioning names and trying to fix me again in another thing. I know what I've gone through in my life. You cannot bring out people and say, this is what I said, and this is what I said. If I talk, if I like my talk, say 10 people do juju. If they not do, then they don't go talk, say them do.
Did he finally give you the 5 million?
He sent 2.5. She now said he sent 2.5 for. And I said thank you because I don't have anything to say. Somebody don't insult me. I told her no. She said no. Now you can't do that. Now you have to take it. But look at the way she said this. She said I was bombarding her. I was doing this, telling her to do that. Stella for waiting for just a matter. I can send him a message direct. How yes, he no go answer. Not be you introduce me to Ram. I don't know the way carry him. If you want to marry him, carry go. What's all this? Stella, what is it? Johnson, who should be all this one? Your penis wait there for Twitter. It's not something you should be thinking about.
What? Sorry.
His penis is already, why is he not talking about the dick on social media? Why is even, in fact, Johnson, do not make me angry this night. Your dick is rotating around. That should be your problem. That should be your major concern. You had a relationship, you lied. You got me pregnant how many times? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, Johnson? Do you want me to start spilling all the bullshit that we do together if you are mad? You know, you are very crazy. For 9 months that I was out, you go think, say, this man go get sense. If you can call my mother and say, your girl is cheating on me, your daughter is cheating on me, you can't call my mother to say, oh, your daughter is spoiling my name round after I've given her this amount of money for your eye surgery. A good man would do that. Telling me that when they ask him to help me, are you mad? Justin, I mean, you want help? You dey praise. I mean, you want help? They are talking about my illness and you're talking about nonsense. You're trying to clean your name. We get it. But use people that make sense, please. I have your name tattooed on my hand, motherfucker. This is your name here. I had to cover the nonsense when he told me that, Shebi, I have a blood to spill. How can a man who is saying he's in a relationship tell the woman that had a tattoo of his name that I have blood? How he takes in my blood, man? When you there when they did it, this is a tattoo of his name. You can't make me go right tattoo, clear my hand, right, cover everything. Nonsense. With all the lies he told me and just the stardom, I not even enjoying the stardom. Just come cut the thing out instead of him to take accountability. I am taking my own. Why can't you just bow down to that your stupid pride you think you have? I know right now you're everywhere doing like this right now. We go just pick her up. I was waiting for you. I was waiting to see you. Man, come out naked, come meet you. Johnson. In fact, if I don't see you that much where you talk, say you want to see me for that spot, they don't burn you where, Johnson. And you, Stella, make sure you collect your own. Because if I don't see Stella's own, Johnson, let me tell you, you have to bring a private jet to my house and pick me up. Losers. Yes, of course, I didn't know he was married. I knew in the process, you there with somebody, when, okay, all the fuck, make it just go like that. If you want to go, can you go? If I won't go, now so you go call my mother, talk something, I will come back again. Now me will come the beg. I won't go again. You go. Do you know how long he's been dragging me? Forget that thing, whether I marry or not marry. I have said I am sorry about that. We're talking about the way. Forget. You have to talk to Sule too. Do not tell me I am wrong. I am wrong. Wrong.
Okay.
How will I know?
Okay, so there's a question here.
2009. There is no way I knew he was a pastor. 2009. Let them bring out the whatever that is out. This picture here was 2000 and what? That's the one I used in 2013 for his birthday. This is from him. When did I start knowing he was a pastor? When he sent this. Let me show you.
When did you know? Because that's the question here. That's your.
That's when I knew. And he told me he was a motivational speaker.
What year was this? What year did he tell you that he's a
this was 2011.
Okay.
I mean, will I go and start buying his book? You can see that he's not even looking like the same person. Obviously, this picture, you can see that is a long time ago.
Yeah, I see it.
So why will I have all this?
Okay, so did he just say, yesterday, remember you mentioned him saying also that was a Sunday school teacher
and oil and gas. Sunday school teacher, oil and gas. Those are the things he said he was doing. And I don't know and did he to search the Sunday school. I'm not a Christian.
Which year? And this was
when we started dating. In fact, he was now bringing the CD for me to see how he was preaching in the Sunday school.
Okay.
Because he wants me to see it. And I keep asking him, is it not a sin for you to be doing what you're doing? He said it's human. If any of you who know Johnson here is watching, you will know that this is what he says. I am human. He is human.
Let me clarify something, please. You continue. When you started dating, you said for the first few months, then was it in the first 2 years or after that first 2 years that you found out he was a pastor? Because I want to understand, you started dating in 2009.
Yes.
Then you found out he was a pastor in 2011.
11, yes, because throughout that 2010, we are obviously, you understand, he has already told me who what he does. I'm like, wow, a young man. He was 41 years old. You understand? I'm like, okay, why are you doing this? He even said he has a library. It's a book, like a bookshop in Port Harcourt. So he's a Sunday school teacher, motivational speaker. You understand? So, all these things are normal things that men, use as excuse to.
Did he take you to the library in the 6 years that you dated?
No, now, why would I be doing all that? I was a busy actress now. I can't be following a man up and down no matter the relationship. This is a secret relationship, remember?
Okay.
It's not something that we were, even though we go out to shop, we go to the spa together. So if he knows he's a pastor, why was he doing all that with me? Please, people should stop blaming me. I'm being truthful and realistic. No, I thought you said you were. I've never been to his house in Auchi. I have no business in Auchi.
I also asked you that yesterday.
Yes.
That in the 6 years, how come you never visited his house? And you explained that you had a small, a flat in Maryland.
I don't. Even if he was staying in Lagos, I'm not a visitor. I'm not the kind of person who visit people because he told me not to. So I have the limit of places I go. Sometimes if I want to go and shoot, he says no. So somebody that does all these things, why are you trying to come and vindicate him? As in, what are you trying to bring up? What story are you trying to put out? If you want to shut me up, is this the way to shut me up? You can't shut me up like this. You can't shut me up. It's my story. I can do a book. I can write movies. You understand? It's my story. You people have your own story. If it gets to you, you can edit my part, but I not edit anything. You do, you collect. If I do, give me. I ask God for forgiveness every day for the things I didn't know that I use my hand to draw for myself. I'm not going to throw myself over it. No.
I don't want you to I don't want you were also telling me the other time when I said some people were sending, you understand? I think if you're reading some of the things, it might distract you. But me, what I'm looking at for now is the pinned one. And that is why I asked you that question, because it was pinned. Don't let that, because you will be answering the question, and then if you see it, it will just, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
So I asked you a question to reiterate what you said yesterday. When I said, in the 6 years that you dated, you didn't go to that. You said you had a small pad in Maryland, like a flat. Mm-hmm. Isn't that what you said yesterday, that you had a flat, and then you met in hotels as well?
Yes.
That's what you said. Okay. So that's why I'm saying that, because somebody was asking, did he take you to Achi? And I'm sure maybe you didn't see it when they put it. That's why I was asking you that question, so that you can answer it. So they are saying, how was Mercy Johnson and Toto involved?
Mercy Johnson is not involved in Johnson's issue with me. Though he told me he knew her. Yes, there's nobody he doesn't know. But Tonto at all. Tonto is not even involved. Who called her in? Okay, I heard Stella called her in, but she has no business in Johnson's.
What did Stella say about her? What did Stella say? What did Stella say about Tonto?
No, they were talking about Juju. That Mercy did Juju or no Juju. So they were talking about Mercy there, and I don't know. What is she saying? Oh, sorry. Again, I did it. I'm reading what this lover wrote. I don't know why she dragged that one. If I want to drag somebody, I would do it myself. You don't need to do all that. You understand? So Kemi, that I do not know from heaven, saying that, how can I not know anybody? An acclaimed investigative journalist. Two investigative journalists will sit down when they know their work. So I don't know anybody to talk to confide in. Is those people that will confide in? Is it Kemi that I will talk to? Kemi, bring that chat out. You've been saying this since, and you didn't bring the chat out. Abby, you did not bring any chat out. And when I'm talking, I bring chat out. There is no need, you know, to defend anybody who doesn't want to be defended. I'm not here for that. Okay? Look, this is, I don't know if you can read it. I do not know. Can you read it?
No, I can't see it. Maybe they can see it. I'm trying, but
Okay.
the light is.
If you guys can see it, you can see the message he sent. He asking me if I need money by myself, and he was talking about 15 million here. And this is 2018. Look at it, 2018.
Can you read part of the message? Can you read part of it?
Okay, first let's start from here.
Okay.
You can see the kind of pictures that we have here, and he's doing Miss, you know, I should keep sending. I don't need to do all this anyway, but there's nothing for me to hide. You can see there's no need for me to edit anything. Even the picture, you can see the picture there, so that you won't think I'm cropping anything and showing something else. That is me with my ass hanging, trying to be sexy. What 15 million? Please, let me talk. Okay, here, look at it. I said, okay. He said, nice here. And I said, thank you, Papi. I'm back. You have a program in Cotonou. He had a program in Cotonou.
Okay.
He said, yes, days back. Look at it. It's November, which is November. If you can see it, it's November.
Just read it. Read it. November last year or 2 years ago.
I want to be, you know, I want you to see it so that it won't be that maybe I'm formulating it.
Yeah, because
okay.
I'm trying to look at it, but the light is blinding.
Okay, he said, okay, thank God. And I said, he now said, lol, okay. No, I said, okay, Papi, the medication money. He said, lol, okay. He now said, how much? This is it, you can see it. If Stella is talking, I have facts here. He's the one asking me how much I need here. And he laughed and said, you know, I don't make transfer again. Look at it. He doesn't make transfer again because, let me read it. I don't make transfer again because, okay, but you know, I don't make transfer money no more. I long stopped. You see, I didn't know about it that he stopped because we were not in touch. So I didn't know. He said, I do cash. And I said, that's true, I forgot. And I said, I'm sorry. He said, no, I'm not upset. And I said, okay, Papi. He said, last year in my crisis, which was the crisis he had in 2017.
Okay.
He said, last year in my crisis, I promised my wife that the promise I gave to Madame is that I'm not going to send money through the bank anymore to anybody. And my banker is close to her.
Wow. That's his account officer.
Yes. Okay. So how, please? How? Just to clarify, the money for this medication was for what? For you?
I'm
trying to tell you, this is 2019. It's when I was bleeding.
Okay.
For him to send. You understand? Because I was in the hospital. You understand? So if he willingly was talking about this, how come he just, everything changed under 3 months and suddenly is blackmail? I do not understand how the blackmail came about when he's here.
So did he finally give you the money in cash?
This is all conversation.
Did he finally give you the money in cash?
No. He disappeared again.
Okay.
Do you understand? That is when Stella now came in indirectly.
Okay.
When my tummy was coming out, when my tummy was coming out, I told Nigerians that I was pregnant because I didn't know what to say. What am I going to say? And they were already talking. You understand? Anywhere I go, people know that. Even to wear what do you call it, waist train, I can barely wear it. So you understand? Because of that, in fact, I don't.
Can I quickly ask you a question? I know I asked something close to it yesterday when I said you didn't visit him, but I saw the question was pinned before. It's no longer there. That did you meet any of his family members at all? Because I know you said he talked to your mama, but did you meet his family members?
Oh yes, now he has a brother called Emmanuel. I know Emmanuel very well. He has an elder brother. He has an elder brother who is not, he's a little bit ill too, you know. So I know some of his family. Oh yes, definitely I do.
And
I
that
just
time
feel
that he
this
said,
is his home. Huh?
that time he said, I promised Madam I will not transfer. I asked yesterday, I'm going to ask you again. Did you think, or can you tell me that the wife knew? Did the wife know about your relationship?
I
Because
don't
the
know.
way
I
he
don't know what
said
he
it,
tells. I only know what he tells me. And I know now most of what he told me was BS.
so he never mentioned that maybe his wife knows about you or heard about you.
No, he never agree. No, no, no. He doesn't even agree to things like that. So how is he going to ever agree? He can only
So he
tell me
just,
that this person knows. I don't know what he tells those people. I know what he told me about each person. And I don't know what
okay.
he must have said. It's possible that he will say, oh, she's the one who told me. Because I know him very well. If you know him, you hear history. He's not going to come
Ha.
direct. He's going to go this way before you answer. He will bring out 4 names. Inside those 4 names, the person he wants to know about is there. So when the talk don't reach the person, you go hear the amebo way in 1 year.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you have given all the answers that you need.
Mhm.
So he will now give it to a third party as a story of his own.
Okay, I just wanted to clear the air that he
No,
didn't
and the
discuss
funny
that
thing is
with you.
that
Like,
he has used me severally to even do his preaching about whether somebody is saying they took their glory. He already said it there on his pulpit. He said it there on that altar of God to stand there and lie. I don't understand why you will stand every Sunday to be lying and dabbing your face with handkerchief when you know you are lying. You are lying. You are here sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday gone, wait church today, you know they go. You know you
I don't
never
understand.
go with me. You never for once leave my place, go church. No be helicopter. Now wait church finish, you go see I'm there. If I wasn't important, why were you doing all that?
You mean he went from your place? Is it the one in Maryland?
Yes.
He went from there to church. He came from
He
church
goes
there.
from here that to Awuchi. I'm telling you, he comes in. Don't worry, Shebi in a court case we get to we'll do open trial. Everybody go here to read of food. Forget this thing I'm saying here. I'm obviously censoring a lot of stuff. I mean, if I
Yes,
can show
yes, I
you my ass
understand.
dangling up in that chart, that means it's small. Okay? All this one, if they like, they let them because I know this phone is obviously distracting me, so I'm not going to read the page so that I can know what I'm saying.
Is it the chat for the money? Do you want to read the remaining chat for the money?
No. My doctor actually sent me a message that some people are sending him results I did in December. Can you imagine the length people can go?
Result of what is that?
No, they said I have autoimmune disease, and I had all the tests done. So I posted the results. You understand? So they went to the hospital texting the doctor. To do you what?
Yeah.
Now this is that kind of doctor where they collect money. My dear, there's the people who go, there's no length they can't go in order to bring you down. What I did is what I don't know. What I did is what I don't know. That I made so many enemies like this. Stella saying people don't like me. You go ask me if I like them. People don't like me. Then they see they collect all my gifts. None of them called me throughout this period. Though. For these 9 months that my eyes are seen shaggy. None of them. The people who called me, I can count them. Eve Ensign, Sonia Ugiri, Tonto. Just few that the ones I can remember. Omoboti. That's all. Oh. Even the people doing advert for me, that I am giving things for them to advertise for me. All of them. Pew. Till today I'm talking to you.
And they knew you were, and they all knew you were sick. They all knew you were very sick.
Yeah, you know, because I will fall ill and come back, fall ill and get back. That's the rotation. Even if you were with me, you'll be tired because I was always falling sick. You understand? She's saying that they pursued me from Nollywood. Who did?
And this was after the pregnancy?
Just lover. Yes, my dear, they didn't even know that, you know, I've lost so much in the course of seeing this man, in the course of my own mistake. You're trying to tell me I'm lying for my pain, for the things that I know. No, about this, my evidence there for my hash drive. No, they with me. I know they keep those things. No. Don't worry. Thank you so much. That's not where
What
the evidence there. No
this
fear.
9 months bleeding came after the last pregnancy.
No, now I've been sick for a while now. Auntie Princess, follow the story.
Sorry.
I don't understand.
You know why I'm asking? Because you mentioned yesterday that despite the fact that you were bleeding, he came to you.
Yes,
He still
now.
had something to do with you while you were
not these
bleeding.
last ones. This
Okay.
chat is 2018. The one I'm telling you
Okay.
is 2017 stroke now.
But we have confirmed that on all occasions, while you were bleeding, he was still having something with you.
Yes, now he now stopped.
And on occasions that you were not even bleeding, when you met with him, you started bleeding.
Yes.
That's what he said.
And they're telling
That's
me that I don't know what I'm saying.
When the princess is hungry, kilo fawiri. Please.
Don't worry, that's not where my evidences are. Thank you.
Which one is princess is hungry? Which one is rubbish?
I'm so sorry, Auntie Princess. Don't read this now, no verse.
I'm asking because some questions I can't see them. This thing is too far. I only are able to see the one they pin, and I know that you mentioned some things yesterday. So, and I don't want those who were not even around yesterday to miss out on the things you said. That's why that's why I'm trying to clarify it. This lady made an important statement yesterday saying that when she was bleeding, he was still having something with her. But she said something which is salient that all of you are not listening to. Joke. She said even when she was okay and she would meet with him, after she met with him, immediately she would start bleeding. Funny.
Then I will not send you a text now. Why do I always bleed? And you'll now be like, maybe because I don't want to be vulgar. Then
did he use anything on you? Did he use any cloths when you were bleeding?
No,
Did he give you any?
If he does that, that's straight. That means he's straight bold doing it. No, he didn't do any of that shit. I don't need to.
Did he give you anything to say? Did he give you anything to say? Oh, since you are bleeding, use this thing to rub. Did he?
No. I share drinks with him. He likes Maltina and maybe 5 Alive. So I used to share drinks with him. I don't know which of the drinks I must have shared. I don't know. I shared.
But he didn't give you any other thing to say, because you complained of it. That's what I want to establish, because people get carried away by, but that's why I want to establish that. And now, from what you've said yesterday and today, I've picked a lot of points. I was asking, obviously yesterday, I didn't even have any clue. My own was just to get the truth about which you said, your own truth, so that other people can learn from it. But the way people are doing now, this is not a matter of joke. Somebody is explaining our truth. Do you expect me to be cutting her? I asked her a lot of questions. She answered. Now it's time for her to express herself. You are saying rubbish. I don't, Halima, have I met you before now? No.